right here. What an awesome pass through the slot, onto the stick of Batherson. Tkachuk in tight up, and he got it, scores! Brady Tkachuk wins it in overtime for Ottawa.
Welcome to Sens Talk. My name is Brandon, and I'm your host. Now, before we get started, you know what? Screw it. You already know where to follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Ladies and gentlemen, Brady Tkachuk has signed a 7-year deal with your Ottawa Senators. The Senators, I don't know how they did it, but they did it. Brady Tkachuk is signed long-term with the Ottawa Senators. This is one of the best days in Ottawa Senator history. The last month, there's been rumors about even trades, about the fact that he's going to leave in a few years after a bridge deal. Nah. He's signed here, locked in for another 7 years, baby. Let's go! Now, what is the deal like for the Ottawa Senators? Well, listen. Apparently, according to Bruce Garriock, a couple days ago on Tuesday, Senators General Manager Pierre Dorion, Pierre McGuire, Assistant General Manager Peter McTavish met Brady's team, Craig Oster, Don Meehan, in Belleville, face-to-face to work out the details of this deal. Credit, I got to give a shout-out to Pierre Dorion. You know, he gets a lot of flack in the Senators fandom, in the Sens fan base, but at the end of the day, he was able to pull off the miraculous. He was able to sign Brady Tkachuk to a 7-year deal without signing bonuses. He was able to sign Brady Tkachuk to a 7-year deal after it looked like there was no way that was possible. So credit, let's clap it out for Pierre Dorion and co, because this is a hell of an accomplishment by the Ottawa Senators management. I cannot believe they were able to pull this off. Elliot Friedman reports that Brady Tkachuk in years 5 to 7 on this deal will have a no movement clause. I don't think there's too much worry about him being traded, but there's a little bit of insurance there for him. Now, the breakdown of the deal is as follows. In 2021-2022, Mr. Brady Tkachuk will be making $4 million. After that, it'll be 6.5. And then from 2023 to 2026, he'll be making $10.5 million. 2026 to 27, 8.5. And then the last year of the deal, it's a solid $7 million for number 7 on your Ottawa Senators. Now, Brady Tkachuk, sorry, I'm stumbling here, I'm too fired up. But Brady Tkachuk, of course, the average annual value for Brady Tkachuk will be $8.2 million, which is very good. Last year, Brady Tkachuk, by the way, in 56 games played, had 17 goals, 19 assists, and 36 points. He was second out of hundreds of players. He was second in the National Hockey League with 220 shots, and he was second out of hundreds of players in the National Hockey League with 248 hits. If you're an opposing player, you do not want to see Brady Tkachuk on the ice. Now, speaking of him being on the ice, it's time to give credit where credit is due, and that is to the Senators organization. For the last month or two, Sens fans, to be fair, including myself, have been very harsh on the Sens organization, but after that Drake Batherson extension, after this huge, monumental Brady Tkachuk contract extension, it's time to buy into this organization once again. It's time to buy what they're selling, and what they're selling is a team that has a chance in the near future to win a Stanley Cup. Brady Tkachuk, Drake Batherson, Tim Stützle, Jake Sanderson, Matt Murray, Artem Zub, Thomas Chabot. Do I need to go on? This team and its core is something to be reckoned with, and Brady Tkachuk is sticking around for the next 7 years. And by the way, shout out to Brady Tkachuk. Moments after that Bruce Garriock report that he was about to sign for 7 years, Bruce Garriock, by the way, broke the story about Brady Tkachuk signing. Brady Tkachuk tweeted out the Joker gif. I'll put it up right here. What a beauty. I'm sure he had that in his draft for at least a couple months on Twitter. So shout out to Brady Tkachuk as well for buying into this excitement. I'm sure he's fired up too. He just signed a 7-year deal to make $8.2 million per year. I'm sure Brady Tkachuk is pretty happy too. Now, when will Brady Tkachuk suit up? It's a fantastic question. He will not be playing tonight. He probably won't play on Sunday. I think we're playing Sunday against Dallas. He probably won't play Sunday either. But probably sometime next week he may suit up. It all really depends on how he performs in his first skates at camp. Not at camp, but like with the team since coming back from this extension. It's also been reported that he will be in the building tonight for tonight's home opener. Are we potentially going to see a captaincy announcement? Trust me, I will let you know, and I'm praying we do, because that would be absolutely fantastic. And I think you will probably never hear the Canadian Tire Center make that much noise if Brady Tkachuk is announced as the captain in front of 18,000+ people. But regardless, ladies and gentlemen, Brady Tkachuk is a Senator long-term, and I am so fired up. I've had goosebumps for the last hour and a half, or like a little past an hour, and man, it feels good to be a Sens fan, and I have not been able to say that in a very, very long time. The Senators are back. The Sens are in session. Sens fans, it's time to believe this team is something to be reckoned with. And most importantly of all, the future is very, very bright. Sens fans, it's a new era. Welcome back, Brady Tkachuk. Besides that, thank you all for watching. I'm going to see you tomorrow for our game number 1 recap video, but I had to put this video out for you as soon as possible because, ladies and gentlemen, this is some of the biggest news in our franchise's history, and I'm glad I'm here to cover it for you. Besides that, thank you all for watching. Make sure to like this video, share this video with Circle Stuff, and of course, click that big red button down there, make it great, and subscribe to us. Turn the notification bell on as well so you get notified whenever we upload a new video. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, Brady.